Most people think clipping is just a side hustle, something broke people do while they figure out their real thing. But that couldn't be further from the truth. I used to clean cars for rich people, detailing their AMGs and M5s while wondering, what do they know that I don't? How can they afford cars over 6 figures while I haven't even touched 5k in my life? Fast forward 2 years later, I learned one skill, made over 6 figures from it, quit that job, run a community of 38,000 members, and charge between 3 to 5k just to consult on other brands. Clipping isn't the ceiling, it's an escape route. And with 2026 around the corner, this is the best time to start. Today, I'm showing you the full roadmap, from your first dollar to building an actual business out of this. Quick note, if you see any smoke throughout my videos, that's my incense. I absolutely love incense. Anyway, so my journey started in December 2022. I had just made the decision to drop out of school. Even though my grades were fine, I just didn't see the point in continuing. I started working a full-time job detailing cars, and right at that time, I found out about clipping. So I decided to work that job full-time and figure out a way to make clipping work until I can drop out. I would literally wake up at 6, go to the gym, start my job at 8:30, work until 4, come home, work on clipping. That was literally my daily life. I didn't even know how long I did that. I didn't sleep too well, but I was obsessed. I was absolutely obsessed. I would even hide in random BMWs just to clip content on my phone, trying not to get caught, trying to make sure no one sees me in the showroom, because I was actually detailing cars inside of that showroom. So customers would even walk in and see me, cleaning those cars, detailing those cars. Yeah. I was obsessed on another level. I desperately needed a way out. I didn't grow up poor or rich, but my life had no meaning. I figured if I have money, I can then think about what I want to do with my life. But not if I'm broke, making $1,000 a month just from cleaning cars. That wasn't the life that I was supposed to live. And now I wake up whenever I want, wherever I want, no alarms, just working from my laptop anywhere in the world. I'm literally the same person, just with different skills now. The clipping roadmap has 3 levels. Level 1 is where everyone starts. You learn how to clip, you post content, and you get paid. It's the easiest level, but this is also where most people quit. You find a campaign on WAP, you get raw content inside of this campaign, you cut it into shorts using CapCut, which is free, you post it on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and you get paid for every 1,000 views you generate. No inventory needed, no sales calls, no pitching, no showing your face anywhere. You can literally start from zero. Just post and get paid. When I first started, this whole model didn't even exist. I was clipping for Andrew Tate, and I was only making money when someone clicked the link on my profile and bought his course. I generated over 150 million views for Tate, and I didn't get paid anything for that. But now, there's a platform called WAP which hosts clipping campaigns that pay you between $1 to $5 per 1,000 views that you generate. So one viral video can make you more than $1,000. The barrier to entry has never been this low. At level 1, your only job is to learn what goes viral, hooks, music, pacing, whatever makes people stop scrolling. Realistically, if you're consistent with this, you can hit your first 1k a month within 30 to 60 days. People who post daily, study what works, and don't just quit when they get low views. Those are the ones that make it. I remember back in March 2023, I had made my first ever clipping money. It was $11.99 on the 9th of March. At the end of March, I had made 2.5k, all from clipping. Not views, only sales. It's a different game, but the same principle goes here. It wasn't life-changing money, but it was proof that I could make money from my phone without a boss telling me what to do every single day, without me having to hide in cars, without a degree, and without anyone's permission. But here's what people get wrong. They think they've completed the game after this level, but this is just the foundation. Your journey is literally just beginning. People hit 1 to 2k a month, and then they get comfortable, or they burn out. Level 1 is not the destination, it's the foundation. It's where you become someone that makes money off their phone while everyone else commutes to a job they hate. Quick thing, if you're actually serious about this, I've built an entirely free clipping community where I teach people the entirety of level 1, how to clip content, how to get paid from it. I give you my training and I link you with paid campaigns. The link's in the description of this video, but only join if you're serious. Now, let's keep going. Level 2 is where clipping becomes a real career. You stop getting paid for views and start getting paid for strategy. A clipper posts videos and hopes they go viral. A marketer understands why videos go viral and how to actually drive results for businesses. After about 1.5 years getting results as an affiliate, I started charging premium prices to do the exact same thing for other people. Not just $500 to edit short form content or edit viral reels. No, 2.5k to 6k a month to run one page. The first time I tried to charge 2.5k, I was actually scared that they just either laugh at me, ignore me, or reject me. But they paid it immediately. I almost didn't even see the value in my own work. That's when I realized I was actually undercharging for a year and a half. Why could I charge that? Because I wasn't selling Clippin, I was selling outcomes. I understood how Clippin could benefit brands and businesses. If all you know is Clippin or CapCut, you're competing with hundreds of people who can do the exact same thing, and your income's gonna cap at $500 to $1,000 max. And the most important thing, you are replaceable. But if you understand marketing, how content works, not just how to make it, you become valuable in a completely different way. You're not a clipper anymore, you're a marketer. This is the level where I started to work for bigger names. I built a clipping course for Russell Brunson himself. I wouldn't be able to do that if I still labeled myself as a clipper. A lot of opportunities came to me because I remained consistent, I didn't have an ego, and I trusted that bigger opportunities would come to me. At level 2, you stop being replaceable. You become the person influencers to reach out to, not the other way around. Level 3 is where you stop trading time for money completely. You build a team, you run clipping campaigns on WOP, and you get paid for your expertise instead of your output. Right now I have about 38,000 members in my clipping community, and I charge between 3 to 5k just to look over a few campaigns. Not edit, not post, just guide. But here's what I need you to understand. Level 3 isn't for everyone, and it shouldn't be. If your goal is actually just to make $1,000, $2,000 a month, you shouldn't be aiming for level 3, and that's completely fine. Everyone has different goals. But the reason I can now operate at level 3 because I spent years in levels 1 and 2, and I realized those levels weren't for me, and I needed something more. Maybe you're gonna be happy at level 1 or level 2, and that's completely fine. You can live a very happy life at level 2 or even level 1, depending on where you want to live. I've generated over 400 million views. When I tell someone how to structure a campaign, when I tell someone how to fix their views, they listen. They listen because I've done it at scale. The biggest mistake I see people making is skipping past level 1 and 2 and going straight to 3, trying to start an agency when they don't have any knowledge, any experience on clipping at all. I'm not saying you need to have 1 billion views and $500,000 made to start an agency around this, but you're gonna get gapped hard. There's people in the agency space with bigger budgets, more connections, more experience. If you show up with no social proof, no connections, and no money, you're gonna be fighting for breadcrumbs. The foundation matters. Level 1 teaches you the skill, level 2 teaches you the strategy, and level 3 is where you leverage them both, but only if you actually build them first. So how long does it take? For me, roughly 3 years. 1 year at level 1, learning the game. 1 year at level 2, learning the strategy. And now I'm in my 3rd year, leveraging both. Some people move faster, some people move slower, but if you're expecting to go from 0 to a complete business in 6 months, you're setting yourself up for failure. Start with level 1, remain consistent, and see how your life's gonna change within those first 6 months. This is a real career path, so treat it as one. If you're at level 1 right now or looking to get into level 1, I've built an entirely free clipping community where I teach people the entirety of level 1, how to clip content, how to get paid from it. I give you the training and I link you with paid deals. But this is only for serious people, not some tourists looking to make a few $100s and then dip. 38,000 clippers are learning the exact system that has made me over $132,000. You get direct access to campaigns most people don't even know exist. Free training on how to go viral and how to make money from social media. 2026 is about to be the biggest year for clipping yet. Do not get left behind. The link's in the description. Start at level 1, master it, and the rest of the roadmap opens up from here.